about that. We are live and drive. We are doing the whole. What is this? So I'm going to be in traffic. Or like right now, I'm going to stop so I can see comments, but there will be plenty of times when I am in the middle of driving and I cannot see comments. So hopefully everyone's doing well. The winter meetings are starting soon. Looking forward to that. It seems like trades are kind of the thing right now, which is cool. I just listened to Bob Nightingale on the Foul Territory, and Bob's talking about trade market. A lot of teams are gonna try to get stuff through trade. That helps them save money, and like for the Dodgers, trade. I mean, I hate trading players, but the Dodgers have some places where they might be able to make some trades and let some guys play someday again. That'd be nice. There could be. You're seeing. I don't know if you guys saw it. Amai, the Japanese pitcher, the Giants allegedly are not going to go in on him. What's up, Honey Oats? I think. I mean, the Giants don't do that. They're silly. I think. Like my guy Dodgers After Duty said, welcome to Arizona. Just, that's crazy. Yeah, hey, Showtime. Yeah. Who knows? With Bob. Bob's actually, the dude's actually pretty darn reliable. He's made a few things, but he also owns his mistakes. So he doesn't go and delete everything, which I appreciate. I met him. Good dude. Really good dude. But yeah, I mean, am I bringing? I'm Showtime. I'm in. Diaz. So they're talking. The Mets don't want to go 5 years with him. Well, okay. I don't care. It's not my money. We know this, but I think we should go Diaz. I mean, I think you've probably already seen my video. Yeah, I am in on Diaz. I think people, they throw a lot of names at us, which are great. But let's remember this. Some of these guys are still young. They're not proven over a season. Some of these guys had literally a good game. And we're going, oh my gosh, they can fill in. Let's load up and make things happen after that. You can't count on some of these young guys yet. They have to earn it. So I'm gonna use Will Klein as an example, and also Edgardo. Both shined like crazy in Game 3 of the World Series. That doesn't mean they're automatically there. It means they deserve an opportunity. They get a chance to battle. Now I'm on the freeway, so I can't read at the moment. Hopefully I don't drop off, but if I do, I don't know if it'll reconnect. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. You just build up enough arms. Guys have options for a reason. You use them. Sorry, everybody, but that's what you got to do. It's about winning the 2026 World Series and maximizing the window of some of these guys. Some people would say, but you guys have won 2 in a row. Yes, they have. Not we. I don't do anything, but I'm a fan. And you go, well, that's great. They really are maximizing the window. But why not get more? And the Dodgers are going to go for more. That's not even a question. The only question is, will they succeed? And these last 2 World Series have been very interesting. But the 2025 Dodgers, they came in not hitting, and they really never hit until kind of near the end. Muncy started getting it together, which I just thought he would earlier, but he didn't. But you have to go in hard. You have to go in for these opportunities. People are going, and I understand we need to get younger. Yes, and I can guarantee they're going to find ways to get younger. I don't know how they're going to do it. In my article, if you go to Dodgers2080.com, my article about about where the Dodgers stand, kind of State of the Union type thing. I highlight the ages. Some of these guys are getting old. That's why I don't want to give away Dalton Rushing. I mean, they may have to trade him if they want to get better in some area, but I really don't want to trade him. I think that would be a huge mistake because he could play first base in 2 years when Freddie moves on. And I don't know what they're going to do with Freddie. I mean, he's 3 full seasons away from 3,000. He would have to go to a team. Maybe he goes out and has another 2 years of. Really, if you look at his numbers, you want him to match his first 2 years with the Dodgers. That's when he's been best. Less injuries, things like that. But now you go, well, yeah. If he goes and reproduces those types of numbers, then yeah, you try to hold on to him for a little longer. But you're not going multi-year with him. And if you go, well, we see rapid decline, and Dalton Rushing starts doing better things, and I think he will. Dalton Rushing needs 400 plate appearances next year. If you can't get him 400 plate appearances, please trade him for his own sake. He deserves better than sitting on a bench. If you're going to just have Ryan Ward as insurance, please trade him. Give him a chance. I think Alex Freeland's got a shot at doing some damage. Pages has a shot rushing. That's 3 younger guys right there. Hae-Sung Kim is young. Hae-Sung. It's not Hey. It's Hae-Sung. So there's some youth in there. But of course, it's going to be outweighed by Miggy Rowe, Freddie. Mookie's getting a little older. We see Kike will be back, trust me. Some of you aren't going to like it. Kind of too bad. They're bringing those guys back because it's about winning in October. And Kike is going to be missing the first couple of months, so they'll sign him, put him on the 60-day right away. They're just going to rotate it. They got guys all set to rotate through their injured list. It's all set, and they'll do it. They'll just have to make an initial roster move, in which hopefully they'll be careful about that. But, the trades guys that I've targeted. I like Byron Buxton. He is older. He's 32. He is, and he's also questionable, injury wise. Does he become our Tyler Glasnow of our starting lineup? I don't know. Where you just go, hey, just be ready for October. Just do that. And then the other case that I'm looking at, I have not given up on Bichette. I don't know what the Blue Jays are doing. They've got they need to do other things, including re-sign Bichette. But they could go, well, we got what we got, and we can just go with that. Sorry, I'm making a left turn, or a right turn, sorry. Got to make sure that I get this done right. And not cause an accident, but I'm getting to a light up here, so we can catch up a little bit, hopefully. But the Dylan Cease that blew me away. Yeah, Winter meetings start on Sunday. Yeah, 2025 Dodgers were like 2018 Dodgers, except 2018 Dodgers were not managed as well as the 2025 Dodgers, and they didn't have enough guys um, to overcome that. You know, the starting pitching was so much better. Um, bullpen was sketchy. Bullpen was sketchy in both years. Kenley was no longer automatic in 2018. His fall from 2017 to 2018 was humongous. 2017 until Game 2 of the World Series, that dude was a lock. Man, people darting out. Gotta watch it. Um, yeah, there. In terms of just a team that was just kind of like, did you ever think they were going to really win it all, other than having some bias? But there was times where I never thought that the 2018 Dodgers were the best team in baseball. Um, to be honest with you, I the 2025 Dodgers, talent-wise, were the best team in baseball. But it just seems like they were never putting it together and never getting any luck where it all came together. But the thing is, dudes stepped up. Dudes stepped up. That's what they did, and that's why they won. And so you keep that. You got to keep You got to keep a lot of those guys. I know some people. I'm going to say Teoscar Hernandez needs to be in left field, or he cannot be in right field. He can't be in center. Cannot happen. Now, does that mean you trade him? I kind of hope not. But at the same time, you'll hear me advocating for Dalton Rushing playing more in left field if they're going to do that. With Dalton, though, just have Teo, sit for 40 games. Have Dalton Rushing play 40 games out there in right field. He plays 50 games at catcher, and he plays, call it 10 to 20 games at first base. All of a sudden, he has 400 plate appearances. The maths work. So that's what I'm advocating for. That's why I'm out on Kwan. I don't want to give up any quality for Stephen Kwan. If he's going to be just a left fielder. Now, if they say he could play center or right, then I'm a little more open. But if he's just a left fielder, no, I'm out. I'm out on that guy. They can't lock into more left fielders. We have one, and he's not a good left fielder. Alex Call will get plenty of time as a defensive replacement. That's for sure. But I want Paez in center or right. I don't know. That's why I like Buxton. Puts him in center. If they get Kyle Tucker, which I still, it's high AAV type thing. If they do the Tucker thing, he would go to right, and Paez in center. Paez improved so much in center. I am so impressed with all his improvements that he's made. Now he just has to get more aware on the field, especially when he's on offense. Stop being Mongo. Go out and be a baseball player. Baseball's a thinking man's game. You have to be thinking when your approach in the box his approach in the box has to be better. His base running has to improve. Very gifted though. Had a real nice season. His postseason obviously was terrible, but he still contributed. I mean, right place at the right time. Game 4 NLDS. Good Lord. He was right there for that bad throw. He hit the ball back to the pitcher. Should have been going to another inning. Instead, game over. And then game 7, 9th inning, did his job. But then, in that next inning, like in the 10th inning, they had a chance to score some runs. His at-bat was atrocious. Then Kike's was bad too. Kike swung at something bad. Remember, Kike was not healthy. He was not healthy. Dude had his UCL is damaged. He's got damage. So they'll sign him, and he'll come back in June or July or something like that, with hopefully getting some reps at Ontario. All right, let's see. Rush for Friday's day off. Yep. Yeah, you think Tucker's going to Toronto? I think so. Hey, Carlos. Shat Williams, a new hitting coach. I'll be happy with the offseason. Yeah. New hitting coach would be great. Yeah. So, all right, folks. Checking out anything else. We have good young pitchers, no hitters. Yeah. These guys, there's going to have to be a case where the Dodgers have to either keep develop some hitters, and Paez has been developed. So let's. I think he's a solid major leaguer now. I think he's an above-average major leaguer, but yeah, I mean, and that means they'll just have to keep trading for guys, which gets kind of, in my opinion, gets a little old after a bit. I don't, I think it'll be interesting to see what happens with Tucker and with Bellinger. I think the Yankees, they need to spend. I don't think they get it. Their ownership is stupid. They're just atrocious. They have all the talent. They have a lot of talent, and they got all the money, and they don't use it. It's got to be frustrating for those fans. The Mets, we don't know what's going on there. We don't know. Who would I like to see in the outfield? Well, I want to see Teo in left. I mean, really, Buxton and center, Paez in right. If Bellinger comes in, I'm fine with that. Again, not my money. I'm not really thinking about that right now. I think he's an above-average player still. He would improve the team. I don't want to see. I want to see Tommy Edman starting a lot, but I don't want him having a fixed position. I think he's our new main utility guy. Rojas is gonna get hurt starting not an opening day. Smith, Freddie, Bichette, Betts, Muncy, Teo, Buxton, and Paez. How about that? How about that? I don't think it'll happen. Or I'll go Bellinger instead of Buxton. Either one. I actually want to see Ball come up anytime during the season. You won't. Not yet. Not yet, Stephanie. Not yet. I wish they would push him harder. I want to see him at least get to AAA this year. It has to happen. It has to someday. All right, folks. Once I finish this, I'm gonna be done. I haven't talked to Mike in a couple days. I have a feeling we'll go live tonight. Try to not clash with the other shows. There's so many good shows out there. I hope you guys did see our interview with Brandon too. I think it was really I thought he was so darn good. Oh, there's Mike. There's Mike. And then I excerpt just on the on Sung Moon, because they're starting to get some rumors about him. Who knows how much is real? We don't know. Let's see. Another person I want to interview. Man, I need to get Gavin Stone or someone like that. I want to get one of those returning pitchers, Gavin Stone, River Ryan type guys. I need to do that. Also, I'm lining up. My worship pastor is a Dodger fan. I might have him on, but it'll be a different vibe though. It will be Dodgers, but it'll also be gospel. We'll do that. We'll figure that out. No, I'm just having text back and forth with him. Yeah, let me get. Who do you all want? Who do you want? Do you want Diaz? I know Fairbanks has got to be, yeah. Fairbanks is cool. But I don't consider him an ace. I don't consider him a guy I go, oh my gosh, I want him coming in the ninth inning, game 7. I want that to be Diaz. The lights don't bother him. Do you want? Let's see. Williams is good. I like Williams, but I still don't trust him. I don't trust Williams as my guy to shut down to close a game 7. Look at his playoffs. Look at his playoff record. But who needs that when you got Yamamoto, right? We're going to have a better Tanner Scott, but I don't like him as a closer. Yeah, that's the thing with Buxton. It's no way. He does have a no wave clause, no trade clause. Yeah. Well, Carlos going hard, man. Bowen second, Devin is closer, tuck in outfield. Healthy Gratterall, that'd be great, wouldn't it? All right, folks, I got to sign off. I finished my drink. Time to get back to work. To get into work, I've been working from home in the morning. I'll talk to y'all later. We will probably be doing something tonight. We'll figure out a time, and we'll go hard or go home. All right, folks. Talk to y'all later. God bless. Go Dodgers.